So, I just, well, not recently. A couple of days ago, I finished watching Tokyo Ghoul, which I'm extra late on. Right? I watched like season like one. Let me hop on here and on the Wikipedia because this is too much on this weird look. Okay, so I watched Tokyo Ghoul. Then I watched Route A, which God only knows why they called it that. I never really looked too deep in it, and I was like, all right, it was pretty decent. I finished it off, and I was like, okay, this is really nice. Then I took about a few years of worth of break, right? So I took a couple years break, just like them. They, as it came out in 2015 for the original, and then 2018 for it. So 3 years for them. Me, I took about 4 years to end up coming back. I completely didn't even realize they just did it last year, and I'm like, okay, I need to finish this because I'm starting to see some videos on YouTube, recommended on like the Tokyo the Route A Route, what do you call it? Tokyo Go Re. For some reason, everything's named Re, but I liked it. I watched. Let me go back. I watched Re, which I was dirt confused on what was going on. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make any sense. Why does this dude look like the main character, but he ain't the main character? I legit had to look online in order to find out what was going on. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Whatever though. But I was like, I kind of had to somewhat spoil it for myself in order to figure out what's going on because it just didn't make sense. So apparently, most people that actually read the manga, which I'm more of an anime only person. I am an anime person. Anime, it's who reads, but it was a cult. So I watch it. I said, okay, it's good. I like the opening. It was pretty interesting. I mean, it was interesting in the beginning. Then later on, it gets weird. I don't know. Season two, apparently somewhat three, but I mean four. But season two technically was good. Then apparently his best friend's alive. God only knows how. Like it doesn't make sense to me how that dude's alive. So I'm completely perplexed by that. Like I'm just like, bruh, like how is this dude alive? Like it doesn't. I don't know if I missed it, but it doesn't show me how this dude came back. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. The nigga's back. He here. Let's get it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We going. Then the dude goes ham and just breaks off again. I said, boy, it's about to get wild. Then it gets all into like some almost like a SAO type of thing where it's just about feelings and this and that. I'm like, what happened to the nigga we used to know? This man was over here breaking his ankles for the sake of just surviving. Like, in the end of season one, that last episode when he became a ghoul, oh my goodness. Like, you can't top that. You can't. And it's like, wow, is this going to happen again? Then it did happen again. But it wasn't as, epic as it was the first time, which is okay. Then he becomes some weird giant centipede flower thing. And for some reason, this hoe over here is about to reincarnate herself. So I guess she was about to reincarnate. I don't know what was her plan. God only knows why he has the ability. This is for like if you guys haven't seen what's it called the actual thing don't listen to this, but God only knows why he has the ability to spawn basically a same version of her in this little egg pouch. Then the whole centipede thing is shooting out monsters that can turn people into ghouls, but apparently it's poison, so they're dying, but becoming ghouls. So which I seen a scene where the girl was eating someone, she became a ghoul. But someone that's somewhat part ghoul, somewhat fake ghoul, how they have that their CC, whatever you call those people, those guys that have the fake, tentacles and all that nonsense on them. How on earth is that girl dying, and they don't, and she just don't become a regular ghoul? I don't get it. And I realized, wait a minute, did she even survive? I don't know. I don't care to go back enough to look at. I don't even think they showed what happened to her at the end. That's crazy. But But the little girl in their squad that when he was playing as Hesse, whatever you call his stupid name, that little fake thing. I don't know what nonsense this is, because apparently these people were ghouls in the police force, and in the detective nonsense, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute, so they were ghouls the whole time? But then come to find out, it looked like there weren't even ghouls. I don't know if it was just poor story writing or what. I mean, I'm not some story expert or whatever, but it just didn't make sense to me on like what was going on in the whole thing. So I'm like, either they rushed it and they had to get this thing done quickly, or they're like, this is beautiful and confusing. This was more confusing than almost Death Note, man. And Death Note will throw you for if you don't know where you're at, don't watch Death Note. So and I was more confused on this show than Death Note. And what was the other one? ReZero. ReZero will mess you up. You got no cotton picking idea what's going on. You watch ReZero, man, you like, wait a minute, this dude can do what? But why? It was just like constantly going back, and it messes you up mentally. You kind of understand it, but it messes you up like boom, like right there, like you're like, whoa, what's going on? But it was good though. Season 2's coming. I don't know when it's coming though. I'm a little sick, so ignore that. Season 2's coming. I don't remember when it's coming. I don't think it's here yet, but I can't wait. I would love to see it. It looked like it's gonna be awesome with that trailer. And I was like, bruh, but this ain't about that. This is about Tokyo Ghoul. So either way, then later on, this dude finally gets the girl, that one chick. I'm like, wow. And then she just offers herself up like, hey, you a virgin? You wanna like, who does that? I don't know. You don't got female. I mean, you might have females out here like that, but at that point, you don't want to talk to them because they probably got something. Trust me. But I'm just like, okay, what? And then later on, they're about to constantly touch hands, and then finally they get to touch hands. The moment they touch hands, boom, they're having sex. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on here now. So this chick get pregnant. I said, my guy, how you get this chick pregnant? The first time this all happened, you can just get her pregnant. She completely fine with it. Like it's like she planned him to do that. Honest, I don't know. I feel like she planned to do that, but it was pretty cute how they had a little marriage and all that stuff and all that. It was pretty nice. Then he went berserk and then became a centipede, flower thing, and then for some reason he unlocked. This guy has like cheat codes because he's unlocking like 8 different type of abilities where he has like some different attacks, and now he has like these white wings of like fury or something, and this dude just goes ham and just like takes the people out, and I'm like, I don't get it. This dude's basically a savage. But my thing is, in season 1, wasn't there, or season 2, wasn't there a dude that, like, apparently he was like the king for the owl, one-eyed king, one-eyed ghoul, and they showed a one-eyed ghoul, but that wasn't the original person, because it didn't have the original look. It looked different from my I don't know, I gotta look back again, but it looked different, and I was like, this is not the person, this is a mutated monster, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what? And then this one dude, they get abilities for sewing up their eyes and mouth. Like, they instantly get, like, certain powers of, like, straight up fast regeneration. They can just regenerate, like, instantly. They get cut in half, regenerate. I'm like, what is this? Like, why doesn't every other ghoul, like, try to steal this from them? Like, this is savage. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. And then the masked dude ends up dying. Like, I'm like, bruh. I'm thinking this dude was on their side the whole time. And then... It's just, he's on the other. It's just like, bro, it was like so much in a short amount of period of time. If you don't really if you're not up on that anime stuff, you won't be able to catch it, because you're gonna miss so much and be way confused. But I was able to catch a good amount, and I'm still somewhat confused. And I realized they I ain't no anime person or expert. I mean, they sped this thing up. It was ridiculous, ridiculous, but. that was my take on Tokyo Ghoul, all the seasons, every episode, except the OVA. I haven't watched the OVAs, and I really don't want to. Apparently, they're 2015 they were released, but yeah, I'm done with this. It was good, but I'm not. I wouldn't really recommend it too much to someone. Maybe the first season or in second, but after that, it's not. It's not even good. Yeah, like it doesn't make even sense. And then second season connects all the way down to like the third. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done, but it was my first time doing a review or somewhat commentary, you could call it, on an anime, and I plan on doing some more and uploading some more stuff. I'll see how that goes. I definitely would like to. I'm about to finish. Uh, let's see. Snap, I can't even remember it. Assassination Classroom season 2, and I'm like episode 19. There's 25 episodes, so if anyone want to listen to that, I give my take on it. I'm probably gonna still give my take whether you like it or not. Yeah. So I'll have that up probably like maybe this week or next week whenever I decide to finish that off. And I'm up to date on a lot more anime, so there's a whole bunch I'm gonna just have a bunch of commentary on. Peace out.